Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another review. Thank you so much for joining me today. Here we have a fragrance that in my opinion is great for the summertime. Today I'm joined by my good friend Winston. And Winston has his own channel here on YouTube. I'm going to drop a link to it down below. So definitely make sure to subscribe to him, show him some love. This one by Clandestine Laboratories, and I've never heard of this one before. It's called Pool Boy. As a matter of fact, this happens to be Winston's bottle. So he brought it over. He says, hey, I have a great fresh summertime fragrance. And of course, the first thing that I did is I looked up the note breakdown, and sure enough, it has guava, it has passion fruit, musks, it's clean, it's fruity, and it has a great uplifting sort of an aura for the summertime. Now, of course, this is your bottle, so what compelled you to pick this one up?
I don't know, the notes, the passion fruit. I think everybody's going through that wave of passion fruit, of fruity notes. This one right here at the dry down, it's amazing passion fruit note that drives me crazy on it.
Yeah, one thing about this one, it also has a bit of an oceanic vibe that I really like. And so it's a bit, I don't want to say salty, but there's something about it where it's fresh, but in a very sort of summertime sea breeze type of a way.
And also, don't forget, it's nice, and that iced tea note is very refreshing too.
Yeah, I see that actually. It's funny, I went online and there were a couple of people who were comparing it to Millésime Imperial by Creed. And in the faint distance, I can see why, but this one kind of does its own thing. It stands out. It definitely has this iced tea vibe that you mentioned, and I can just imagine a glass full of ice, and it's so refreshing.
Passion fruit iced tea, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Which I've had on a number of occasions, but yeah, this is really, really nice. Very uplifting.
Very uplifting, very refreshing, good for the summertime. There's no slouch when it comes to performance. No slouch.
Really?
No, it's no slouch. I haven't had no problems with it.
Good.
It lasts on. I'll go nose blind to it, but I'll come back.
I almost kind of get like a touch of like a mint, like spearmint or something.
Probably.
Yeah, there's something bright about it that I'm really enjoying too, which again allows it to fall into that category of like the fresh, fruity, minty fragrances that I really seem to be enjoying. And so, not to say that it smells like a mojito or anything like that, I don't think it does, but it has too many of those tropical fruit influences, but they're not overly sweet, they're not overly ripe. For example, if you've tried something like Icon by Kajal, that fragrance is very sweet, bursting at the seams. There's also another one, you mentioned mango. There's a fragrance that has coconut water, mango, and passion fruit, and it's Tago Mago by Viva More Parfum. This one is very, very different from all of those for the simple fact that it's not sweet. So,
because I think that green guava, the green dirtiness of that gives it that balance.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a green fruity, like to me, fruity, musky. It gives you that nice balance. Not too sweet, but right in the vein, just to be right there, refreshing.
Yeah. Would you happen to know the price of this one?
$240.
Okay, and it's a pretty big bottle, right? It looks like 100 ml?
Yeah, the 100 ml is always selling out though.
Oh.
The 50 ml is only there.
Gotcha. So, I mean, I think this one is a really refreshing, really bright, fulfilling aroma for the summertime. Myself personally, yes, I would pick this one up. I think this one is great, versatile, easygoing, perfectly unisex as well. I think personally the versatility is only compromised in the regard that I probably wouldn't wear it in the wintertime, especially since, I have a lot of smokes and resins and tobaccos and all these dark, rich perfumes in my collection. So for the same reason, I wouldn't wear something like Meteor by Louis Vuitton, or even, Millésime Imperial or Rolfa by Creed. I think everything has its own time and place, and this one is really wonderful for the hotter weather.
One thing you're gonna smell unique.
Yeah.
With this one, there's nothing reminds me of anything. And that's the good part, and that's something you want. Me personally, I want to smell different than anybody else. Not than Steven, because Steven will go hand in hand when it comes to smelling fragrances. But the normal person, like, you just want to smell different. You don't want to, like I said, my problem with wearing a fragrance is smelling like an ex, and you don't want that, especially when you're going on a date.
Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, his information is going to be down below. If you took anything of value from this episode, please do consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe, hitting the bell, and giving this video a thumbs up. Thank you again so much for watching. Love you all, and we'll see you tomorrow for the new episode. Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.